So welcome back to today's YouTube channel. Maybe you enjoyed last week, the 2 events in 2 days. This week, it is going to be purely education based all around weight loss. So there's many myths that are in the fitness industry that people believe and they come to me with time and time again. And today we are going to cover 5 different myths and I'm going to squash them and tell you what the myths are and the reason why these are completely false. All right, because there's so much on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, giving you absolute bullshit information when you're trying to lose weight. So what I want to do is educate you and give you the education-backed reason and science behind weight loss and how to do this without hearing the utter rubbish that you'll hear on social media that is clouding the brain on a day-to-day basis. So maybe you've tried cutting carbs completely out of the diet. Maybe you have tried endless amount of cardio. Maybe you have tried weight replacement shake, detox teas. There's many different methods that people use, but these are not sustainable. And I want to tell you why. I want to show you an example of a client. Before they came to me, they were doing endless amount of cardio and they didn't have strength training or any form of resistance training in their plan. So what I did was put them a basic structure together, incorporating just a little bit of cardio that was manageable. Steps on a daily basis, again, that was manageable. Basic resistance training, several days a week, and a nutrition plan that they could follow and habits that were sustainable and could fit into their lifestyle. And look, they didn't have anything that was giving them no energy. Energy level improved, sleep improved, overall well-being improved, health metrics improved due to weight loss. So everything there has helped them, but they wasn't on any crash diets, nothing that wasn't sustainable. And that's what I want to discuss today. 5 myths that you may have already seen on social media and why these are not true. So myth number 1 is that carbohydrates make you fat. This is completely false and you need to make sure you're consuming enough carbohydrates in the diet. This is going to be your number 1 primary source of fuel in the body. So this is what's going to drive energy levels when you're in the gym on a day-to-day basis. If you're struggling for energy, you're fatigued, you're more likely to go to that cupboard and binge and eat when you fall off it. So you need to make sure you've got a constant supply of energy. It's not the actual carbohydrates that are making you fat. You're in a calorie surplus that's making you fat. You need to balance the different types of proteins, carbs, fats, and your calories to lose weight, not by cutting out carbohydrates completely. Number 2, you need to train 7 days a week. What if I told you structured training that is working around your lifestyle that you can nail every single week beats volume week in, week out? People come to me and say, I'm going to train 7 days a week and I'm going to absolutely smash it. By week 3, they're training once or twice or have completely fallen off the plan. It's much better to say you're going to train 3 days a week and that be in your lifestyle forever and you smash them 3 hours a week, week in, week out, than try and do 7 days a week, then you get burnt out, you get injured, and by week 4, you're not training at all. So find a training structure that is going to work for you. Myth number 3, you need to be on a low-calorie diet and starve yourself. Again, completely false. A lot of my clients are actually surprised with how much food they eat and they still lose weight. If you eat too fewer calories, 1, it's unsustainable. 2, it's going to do more damage to your body than good. Hormones are going to be all over the place. Your body's going to stop losing weight because it's going to hold on to everything that it has. And you're just going to lose all muscle mass, so your actual physique is going to look really poorly. You need a balanced diet with a small deficit that week in, week out, you change so you remain in good shape, lose weight, and energy levels stay high. Number 4, especially for females, this one, they worry that strength training is going to make them bulky. And unless you're training in a big calorie surplus and you're constantly doing progressive overload, you're not going to get bulky. Weight training is going to be the catalyst for weight loss. It's going to speed up weight training so much. You're going to help increase toning, increase the beneficial shape of your body. Because if you're losing high amounts of weight and you're not strength training, the chances are you're going to become flabby. So I can assure you that if you're strength training and in a slight calorie deficit, it's going to improve the physique and shape of your body, but you're not going to become bulky. And then number 5, you need to wait for that motivation to come, and you need to have high amounts of this. Unfortunately, motivation is not going to come straight away. There is never a good time to start something like this. What you need is good accountability, good habits, and good structure to step into this, take that initial jump, and then when you start seeing progress happen, that's when motivation will increase. I often describe this to clients like you're on a surfboard trying to stay above the water. The more habits you build, the more the surfboard is going to grow and grow, giving you better support, better structure, so that when you do get lots of waves and that life gets in the way, you're easier to stay above the water. But also, when that motivation does come, you can ride that much, much better and jump on the back of that motivation, improving the structure of your results. So don't think motivation is just going to come. You need to make that initial leap for that to happen. And that is why we have our structure on our Project Elevate program. We have our training, we have our lifestyle, and we have nutrition. So we cover all 3 pillars. We cover everything you need in terms of training to lose weight or muscle gain or whatever it is to achieve your goal. We have lifestyle, so we support you outside of the gym on a day-to-day basis, from your sleep, from how you're feeling around training, from your day-to-day basis, because in terms of motivation, in terms of lifestyle factors, these are going to change from a week-to-week basis. So it's important we support you outside of the gym as well, because progress isn't just made in the gym, it's made outside alongside nutrition. And that's why we cover nutrition as well. We'll give you a tailored bespoke plan that's going to work around your lifestyle. People say weight loss happens in the kitchen because 80% of your transformation is going to come in the kitchen, pairing all 3 of them together. So you've got the training to help the physique and the catalyst for weight loss. You've got the lifestyle, the accountability to support outside of the gym, but also you've got the nutrition plan that's going to make this happen. So if you are stuck in one of these myths, our Project Elevate program gives you a bespoke plan, meaning you're covered from training, nutrition to lifestyle, giving you something that's sustainable, something that's long-term, that's going to ensure you get results by completely taking out of the guesswork and giving you everything that you need. So if you are interested in our Project Elevate program, comment below, project, or drop us a private message and I can give you a short video that is going to explain the full program. So that's our YouTube video for this week. So if you could like, comment and subscribe, support this, support our YouTube journey, because we're going to continue to be able to give you more education, behind the scenes access from myself as an online coach, but also at JDD Fitness Center. So I will see you next Sunday for our next video.